Hi guys, welcome back to this week's video. Give this video a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment below, share next, and on to the video. Well guys, I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because my family is upstairs. Besides my niece is awake, I guess. I don't know if you could hear her, but I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because my sister and my mom, I think, are still sleeping. So I have to just be like a little bit quiet because his brain is already 12:19. I don't know if you could tell, but it's 12:19, so I have to be quiet. But today's video is gonna be about this time that my first time I ever fought. If you guys know me, I'm usually like a quiet person, like a silent, like I don't fight unless if I have to fight. Like if I life, not like life or death, because obviously I never done that. But like if it's something that like you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. Like I would always talk back to you, like verbally, but never hit you unless if you hit me. If that makes sense. Um, but so it was a while back, like while back. I had a friend. Um, well, he wasn't my really friend. He was like a person that I knew, but I would talk to him, but not like close friend. He was a snake, like this is like a friend snake. Let's call him Jack. I don't know why, but let's call him Jack. So me and Jack were talking, and I never let my guard down towards him because I always had these people talk stuff, and it was like in the eighth grade when me and Jack were talking and everything. I never told him too much personal, like too much. So him and me were talking and everything, and I remember I was talking and the conversation came up that he hates when people talk stuff behind his back. And I was like, that's funny that how you say it because you do that. And I just laughed. Which I mean, I see the point where I shouldn't like told him straight up. But then I got mad because he was saying that I was doing that towards him. So I was like, no, like you're the one that do that. So I was like, it's funny how you say you don't like it, but you do it. And then he's like, but why do you still talk to me? And I was like, I mean, because I'm still want to be kind of friends, but I still don't trust you. But how it says, keep your enemies close by, but friends further. I think that's how you say it. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. There you go. So he was like, then if I'm your enemy, why the F start talking to me and everything now? And he was getting more angry and angry because I was like, well, then I just want to talk to you because I want to talk to you. So then he punched me first. So, well, he didn't punch me. He kind of like pushed me towards like because I was chilling. There's in my school there was like a little bench area where you sit like right here, and he pushed me, and I thought I was gonna fall. So that's when I was like, okay, no, don't touch me. And I just let that pass by. I was like, okay, whatever, like whatever. Then he started telling me stuff and everything, and I was getting a little bit more mad. And I remember he punched me and like kind of slapped me, but like not on my face, like kind of like went like that. That's when I was like, okay, don't, like, you're not supposed to do that. And I pushed him back because there's now when all that's going on, there's like a crowd growing up. So I was like, I don't have to like hold his, like what I mean. Like, so I was like, okay, whatever. So then I pushed him back, and I remember he tried to punch me, but then I went like back, so he missed, and it was funny because he was mad at me because he I was trying to back, kind of like back away, in order for him to not like hit me, but then he was getting mad at me because like he wanted to hit me, but then he got mad because I didn't let him hit me, and I was like, bro, like you're not gonna hit me at all. So, period. And I remember I when he tried to hit me, I grabbed his hand, twisted and pushed him off, and he fell. And that's when he got more mad, and that's when he punched me right here. Like he punched me here, and then that's when I got more mad, and I started punching him like nonstop. But then the teacher, there's a teacher like where I am, or not now, but like where my school used to be, it was it's still there. But then when I went, there's like every counselor, they would go out to like the squad area, any nearby place where a student would be, so they could see where it was just happening. But that time, the teacher wasn't like nearby, so she didn't see that much. So like she saw me like, oh, there's a little group happening, and she saw me like, well, going, hitting him, and I remember she grabbed me and pushed me towards like, she pushed me down, and that's when I got more mad because I was like, what the are you doing? Don't touch me. And then she escorted me to the principal's office, and they did the same to him. But I was first, and he was behind me. And I keep remembering, I was like, whatever, whatever. And I remember him calling me names still behind me, and that's when I got more mad and turned around and spit at him. And that's when the teacher was like, don't do that, and pushed me a little bit, not like push me like boom, but kind of grabbed me my shoulder and like pulled me more this way. And I was like, and I went towards the teacher, but like, don't touch me. And then she was just kind of like, okay, whatever. And I remember the principal did not like me at all. I don't know why. I never been. I mean, the principal. I mean, I never was a troublemaker and or anything, but I don't know. Like the principal never liked me. Like I don't know. It was because I don't really know why, but I remember the principal once. She okay. That's another story. Anywho, back to the place, and the principal was like, "What did you do? What did you do now, Rafa?" And I was like, "I didn't do anything. He was the one starting." And then his mom is friends with the principal, so she's like, I know who he is. He's not gonna start it. And I was like, literally, ask anybody. They saw that he was the one pushing me first. And I remember people were like, they were backing me up because it's true. Like he was the one that pushing me. And I remember the principal did nothing to him but suspended me. Or yeah, she suspended me for only like 2 days. But then I was like, what the like I didn't do nothing. He was the one that pushing me first, started the fight first, but then he didn't do nothing. But then my mom went to talk to her, and then she kind of like said, why is my son getting blamed when he was just defending himself? And that's when he got more in trouble, like he got in trouble. And I remember the principal was blaming me first, and I was like, what the you know? And that's when my mom was like, and I remember telling the principal, everybody, this is the problem with my school. They don't listen. So I remember the principal was blaming me, and I remember telling the principal multiple times about the person and everything. My counselor, everybody was like, it wasn't all he just did this. I was telling him he was bugging me. And then I remember telling my mom because one day I came mad, and usually I don't get that mad, like, but I mean I do get bugged, but then I'm like whatever. And I remember one time I told my mom because he lives where I live nearby, and I remember one time he was bullying. He wasn't bullying me. It was well, yeah, it was bullying. And I remember one time he was telling me stuff, and I just walked away. And I remember telling my mom he did this, and then I remember telling the principal too, everybody, and they didn't do nothing. So I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna care. And like if he tries to hit me, I'm gonna hit him back. And I even told the principal like, if he hits me or do something to me, I'm gonna do it back to him. And I remember the principal got mad because I said that, and I was like, and she couldn't do anything by anything at all. So and then when I was getting down and everything, my mom went to tell the principal, he been telling you so many times and you haven't done anything, you haven't listened to my son. And I was like, okay, like, mom, chill. But then, like, the principal got more mad towards me because I told my mom, if that makes sense. And then the principal, I don't know what happened to him. It was to him. I don't know what happened with him. I don't know if he got fired or retired or anything, because then like a few weeks passed and he never, like, he was there and then all of a sudden like went away. So I don't know if he got fired, transferred, because my mom told the district, and so I don't know if he got fired or like what. But then that kid never bugged me because he knows I would have beat him up. And it was kind of that power, like, oh yeah, don't mess with me, like I'm cool, you know what I mean? Like, I remember kind of being all around the school, kind of like, what, like, like the type of people, like how they are. But it was fun. It wasn't fun fighting, but then I'm like, the glory was fun because he never messed with me ever again. And that's when I started kind of like not letting everybody bully me, because since first grade to like eighth grade, seventh grade, they were bullying me. And ever since that day that I was like, nope, I'm not gonna let myself, the bullies kind of stopped. So I was like, okay, whatever, like, cool, like, I'm cool, you know. I remember he apologized, and I was like, okay, it's cool, like, whatever, like, unless if you don't do anything to me, I'm not gonna do nothing to you. But then in high school, I had class with him, and that's another story too. Comment down below if you want me to tell. I'll just tell you guys. In high school, I remember I didn't get down with him. Don't get worried. I remember he started kind of spreading rumors when I was in 9th grade, and ninth grade, and that's when I was kind of like whatever. But like, because before I was kind of like, okay, whatever. But then if I have to fight, I'm gonna have to fight. And now I'm still kind of like that, but then I'm like more controllable, if that makes sense. And I remember in high school, I used to be so like, okay, cool, whatever, like, whatever. Like, se me mete por una oreja y se me sale por la otra. A mí no me importa. So I remember in high school, he started telling like my friends that I was talking stuff about them, and obviously my friends knew how he was, so and they know how I am, so they knew that it was a lie. Because if you don't know me, I'm those type of people that if I don't like what you're treating or who you're treating, or like how you talking, I'm gonna say it to your face. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Like, I don't care if you're the president. I'm gonna say what it's on my mind. But not like too aggressive, obviously, though. But yeah, and I remember that time my friends were like, "Oh, I almost said his name," but Jacob was telling stuff. I don't remember the name that I put him, but let's call him Jacob because I don't know why, but let's call him. I don't even know if I call him that. Jacob was telling you stuff. I remember they told him, "Oh, Jacob is starting rumors about you, and everything that you're talking stuff about us, and we know that it's not true." Then I never seen him again. Maybe I killed him. No, I'm just kidding. I will never do that. But it's just, I don't know. I've never seen him again. Like, we live in the same neighborhood, so. But yeah, guys, comment down below if you want another story time about the first. Comment down below if you want to know when I almost got expelled or suspended. Expelled. Comment down below if you want to know that story. It's a little bit juicy story, so comment down below if you want to do that. And yeah, guys, be safe. Give this video a like, comment down below, and bye guys.